The high school football regular season is in the books, which means it's time to talk playoff football. And to do that, we have Andy Hilton of Recruit757.com to help us out. Before we get into any of the playoff matchups, Andy, the story of the week, the month, maybe the decade in high school football, Oscar Smith down at 99 straight district wins.
It was 99 games, and Coach Scott Johnson will tell you they're not counting district wins. One thing I can tell you from hearing from the fan base, there's a lot of teams out there that would love to win 99 straight district games in a row, but Kings Fork certainly had the guts, pulled it off, made some great plays, and the atmosphere was electric on Friday night.
Chris Reckling said it was one of the best high school football games he'd ever seen. Now we get to the playoffs. You talk about all these teams that are beating each other up. You got Oscar Smith loses to Kings Fork. Kings Fork's the #1 seed in the Beach. Lansdowne is undefeated, but Ocean Lakes is still out there. Who are the state title contenders out there?
There's a lot of great teams in the area, but realistically, Phoebus and Lansdowne are the only two local undefeated teams. Phoebus in Class 3, Lansdowne in Class 6. Those two would have to be the favorites to bring the state title home this year, but we have a lot of great teams in those classes as well. Plus, Class 4, Class 5 is extra competitive. You mentioned Kings Fork, Deep Creek, Lafayette, great teams in Class 4. Class 5 offers Salem. There are quite a few teams, Hampton, who has faltered lately, but there's some strong teams.
They're still
They
Hampton.
just have to put it together to make a run in the postseason.
We can't go through every single one, but in Class 6, I want to say 6A, but it's still Class 6 now.
It's moved. It's changed. They've changed vernacular again.
So Lansdowne, Tallwood, you got Ocean Lakes, Granby, Oscar Smith against Cox, Woodside, Bayside. Any of those really stick out?
Well, Woodside, Bayside is certainly going to be interesting because Bayside started off hot, cooled off in the middle of the season, came back to get the 5 seed, wrest that away from two other beach teams in Tallwood and Cox. That's going to be an interesting game there. Woodside has had a bye week, so we'll see. That game's going to be at Todd Stadium Friday night.
All the playoff action you can keep up with Andy Hilton, Recruit757.com, and our first playoff edition of Friday Night Flights. Friday, WAVY TV 10 at 11:15. Hope to see you there.